Good evening, madam. Myself, I am Ilna Vinayak from CSMB section. Today's my topic is decision trees. Let us discuss about decision trees. Introduction to decision trees. Decision trees are made up of various connected nodes and branches, expanding outward from an intel node. These are There are three types of the nodes: decision node, chance node, and outcome nodes. Decision nodes are square shaped and represented at a point on the tree at which a decision can be made. Introduction to decision trees. Decision trees are a popular supervised learning algorithm used for classification and regression tasks. They model decision and their possible consequences, including chance, event outcomes, resource cost, and utility. The structure resembles a flowchart where each internal node represents a decision based on a future and each leaf node represents an outcomes. The decision tree classifier the diagrams see observe the next slide is how decision tree works. Decision tree works is a diagram that use nodes and branches to help you reach a logical solution by analyzing uncertain outcomes. How's, how design tree works? Design tree works split the dataset into subsets based on the value of a attributes. The splitting continues recurrently, creating branches until a stopping criterion is met, such as maximum depth or minimum samples per leaf. The final model consists of a serial of designs, nodes, leaf nodes that provides predictions for new data. The examples of the works tree works, root node, parent node, child node, leaf node. The next slide is key components of decision trees. The key components of decision trees: nodes represent the features or attributes. Attributes used to split the data at each stage of the tree. Edges connect nodes representing the data outcome of a decision or the result of a condition. Leaf nodes represent the final prediction or classification outcome based on the input features. The root node, the diagram see observe decision node, leaf node, decision node, another decision node, leaf node, leaf node. The decision node there two. Last one is leaf node. The next slide goes to criteria for splitting. Common criteria for splitting include impurity, entropy, and mean squared error for regression tasks. The splitting of a impurity measures how often a randomly chosen element would be incorrectly labeled if it was randomly labeled according to the distribution of labels in the subset. Entropy quantifies the uncertainty in the dataset and is used to determine the information gain when splitting nodes. Observe the diagram: age, income, student, credit rating. The age yes no me yes no the numbers are changes to the next slide. Advantage of a decision trees. There are mainly advantages the decision trees. Decision trees are easy to understand and interpret, making it a good choice for data visualization. They can handle both numerical and categorical data effectively without requiring extensive pre-processing. The model can capture nonlinear relationships between features, outcomes, improving prediction accuracy. The diagram observe of a elements of a decision tree, decision node of a condition choice and alternatives, and branch decision node. The two are the same: leaf and decision outcomes last one. The disadvantage of a decision trees. The disadvantage of a decision trees, the mainly points of decision trees are prone to overfitting, especially with complex trees that capture noise in the data. Small changes in the data can lead to different splits, making the model unstable. They can be biased towards futures with more levels. Strategies like pruning can help mitigate this issue. The two differences and advantages and disadvantages, so many points of the difficult. Small changes in the data can lead to different splits, making the model unstable. They can be biased towards futures with more levels, and a strategy like pruning can help mitigate this issue of a disadvantage of a decision trees. The next slide is pruning techniques. Pruning involves removing sections of the tree that provide little power in predicting target variables. This process reduces overfitting and improves the model's generalization to unseen data. Common pruning methods including pre-pruning, stopping tree growth early, and post-pruning, removing branches after the tree is fully grown. Proper pruning principles: the dead branch and living branch. Observe the two trees diagrams, dead branch and living branch. Branch collar, branch collar. First cut part way through the branch at A, then cut it off at B. Make the final cut at C D. Branch collar, do not cut along line C minus X. The second one is branch collar, branch bark ridge, conifers, the two different of the trees with the different parts. Hardwoods. From the next slide is applications of a decision trees. Applications of a decision trees are the mainly are widely used in various fields, including finance and healthcare and marketing for customer segmentation and risk assignment. They are also employed in machine learning, competitions, and predictive modeling tasks due to their simplicity and effectiveness. Additionally, decision trees serve as the foundation for more complex sensible methods such as randomly forest and gradient boosting. Let's observe the diagram. Applications of decision tree: economic expansion probability 50% and profit also 5000, and the economic concentration probability the same 50%. The second one is loss 3000, and the third one is economic expansion probability 50%, a profit is 2000. Economic contraction probability is 50%, lost is 1000. Expand and do nothing. The same, the four are same, but profit loss is different. These are the applications of a decision trees. The next slide, decision trees versus other algorithms. The decision trees of artificial intelligence compared to linear models. Decision trees can capture complex interactions between variables without requiring transformation. Unlike neural networks, decision trees are more interpretable and easier to visualize. However, ensemble methods often outperform single decision trees by combining multiple trees to reduce variance and improve accuracy to the decision trees and all other algorithms. The last one in conclusion, decision trees are a very settled tool in data science and machine learning suitable for various applications. Understanding their missions, advantages, and limitations is crucial for effective model selection. As data continues to go, decision trees remain relevant for their interpretability and case of use. The diagram data science expression of decision trees looking to make an informed data decision. Do you want to try, want to learn about more decision tree algorithms? You can come to the right place. Check out this blog. Are you interested in explained content written by person analysis mates? As data continues to grow, decision trees remain relevant for their integrity and case of use. The decision trees are ended. Thank you, madam.